What's up everybody, Matt Philly here for Swashin TV, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Logitech UE Boom, a 360-degree wireless speaker. If you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and get ready, because it's about to get loud. It may seem crazy, but this is my fourth time filming this review. I've reviewed it multiple times, and for some reason I just never really liked how the video came out. So I'm gonna change it up this time. I'm not gonna go dive deep into all the little nitty-gritty things. I'm just gonna go and give you, from a general consumer standpoint, whether or not you should spend $175 on this speaker. So let's start off with the way this thing looks. Now, to be very honest, very straightforward, I do not like the color scheme on this one. It is hideous, and the only reason why I say that is because it's like blue, but it's faded out. It's like a very odd color, and the mesh grill just looks terrible. The color is just, I mean, it doesn't even match the bright neon yellow cord. But with that said, all of the other color options available are insanely nice. I love the black and red. I love all of the options they have. And of course, out of all of them, this is the only one that I don't like, and it just so happens to be the one I got for review. But I'm not gonna knock it for that, because all of the other color options are outstanding. Now, as far as quality, honestly, this thing is built great. It's not built great enough for a car to run over it, but it's built great enough to just drop it in and not worry about it breaking. It has a nice weight to it that definitely signifies the fact that it's not gonna get damaged from small drops and things like that, and I like that. It makes it feel good. As far as shape and size, I love this because I can actually compare it to a water bottle. So give or take a little bit, it's almost identical. You know, backpacks, they have little slots for your water bottles. You know, you just can fit a water bottle just about anywhere. And if you want to increase your portability, thanks to the D-ring on the bottom, you will be able to do so. You just clip it onto whatever it is you're looking to clip it onto, and bada bing, bada boom, this thing is now portable. You take it wherever you want. Now, following up with build quality and portability and things like that, I know a lot of people take their speakers to the beach or poolside or something like that, and that's where the question arises, is this thing waterproof? And my answer is no, it's not, sadly. I really wish it was. Competitors do offer waterproof, but not all of the competitors. It's not a standard yet as far as the 360-degree wireless speakers go, but it is a nice feature, especially when you're paying, you know, $200 or around there. But it's okay because it's water resistant, so you can't submerge it into water, but it can get wet, and that's better than nothing, you know? So for instance, a great example is I was actually at my grandma's house because she's got an awesome hot tub, and it was pouring outside. So I said, okay, let's just, you know what, balls to the wall, let's figure it out. I left this out in the rain, playing music very loud for about 25 minutes, and it was fine. No problems at all. As you can see, it's soaked. This puddle, check that out. Does pretty good. But that doesn't mean I can take it into the hot tub with me, and I would never put it at the side of the hot tub, because if this thing falls in, you're screwed. Let's talk about sound. Now, for a lot of people, it is the most important part, and I could argue that too, but at the same time, when you're buying a wireless speaker, you want the portability, you want the durability, things like that. So you can kind of argue both sides, but let's talk about the sound on the UE Boom. So right out of the box, this thing sounded really good, and then I turned it louder and it sounded pretty good, and then I turned it even louder and it sounded just good. Now, that's exactly what I'm trying to say here. This is not the best sounding out of the box, but that's why the app actually comes equipped with an equalizer where you could set it to bass, or you could actually customize it yourself. So with a little bit of working around, I got it to sound pretty good. But the problem is, the louder it gets, the worse it sounds. And that's just kind of how some speakers work, like this. And actually, I have to give this mad props, because this thing gets so damn loud. I've tried a lot of competitor speakers, and this thing is probably the loudest speaker so far. Insane. I really give it props for that. If you want a speaker that gets insanely loud, maybe not the best quality ever, but insanely loud at this size, you want this. This thing gets loud. And on the topic of the app, it also allows you to double up, which means you can take another speaker like your friend's, hook it up to the same source and play out of both speakers, which is pretty cool. And there's also a timer that lets you, you know, wake up to some sick jams because, yeah. I quickly want to talk about the battery life. This thing advertises 15 hours and you know how that goes. Usually not the case, but yeah, I got 15 hours out of it, like right on the dot. And I was playing it pretty loud, so Logitech, good move. So to wrap it up, I love the build quality. I love the different color options, not this one though. And I love the really just the size. It fits perfectly anywhere and everywhere. The D-ring works perfect on top. The app is really cool. There are a lot of really nice features to this. But on the downside, the sound isn't amazing as it gets louder. And if you really want to get the good sound, you have to use the app every time to make sure you set it up. And some songs don't sound good on one setting and you have to move it around. So it's not the absolute best sound, but if you're playing it not super loud, it sounds really, really nice. I also wish it was waterproof, especially compared to some of the competitors, but it's not the end of the world because it is water resistant. So would I recommend this to you? Well, it obviously depends on what your needs are. If you want to bring this to the beach, leave it by your seat in the sand, things like that, this will work. But if you're looking to go scuba diving with the freaking dolphins, this isn't gonna work. So for the $175, I have to say it depends on who you are. I really like it. There are a few things that I wish were different, but overall it is an insanely good deal coming in $175. And to be completely honest, I am a huge Logitech fan and they didn't fail me here. I've always loved Logitech, the webcam, the mice, everything, just so good and I never had issues. So I've been using this for more than a month, no problems yet, and cross my fingers on that, and I will update you down below in the description if anything changes. But for $175, depending on what your needs are, this thing is pretty kick-ass. So that's gonna do it for me. I'm Matt Philly and you're not. Thanks for watching this review. If you got this far into the video, tell me what you think about this specific color theme. Now, again, the other ones look really nice, but what do you think about this one? Describe it. Give me the colors that you see. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the flippity flap.